for this one, we are looking at follow-up questions. So this conversation is again between Kwame and Ama. And Kwame asks, "Wo kohe?" Wo kohe. So we have the he here, which is from a he, which is the question word where. Okay, so whenever you see a question ending with this, you should know that it is asking for where something is or where something is headed, or any of that. So we have wo kohe, where are you going? But in this case, it's you singular because he's talking to Ama, a single person. In the previous dialogue, we had Kwame asking the mate, "Mo kohe," right? "Mo kohe, where are you going?" Because he was asking where all of them in the bus are headed. But in this one, he's talking to a single person, that is Ama. So he uses wo kohe. Wo kohe, where are you going? Ama responds to that with "Mi fie, I'm going home." Again, in the previous dialogue, because the mate was speaking on behalf of himself and all the other persons in the bus, he used yeko, and then he added circle to that. So yeko circle, we are going to circle. But in this case, Ama is responding for herself only. So she says, "Meeko fie, I am going home." Kwame asks, "Wo fie wo he?" Wo fie wo he. Again, we have he, which is where. So it means we are asking for the location of something, right? So wo fie wo he, your house or your home is where. So where is your house located? Where is your house? Wo fie wo he. And then Ama responds to that with kaswa. And Kwame responds to that with kaswa fahe. Kaswa fahe. Again, we have he, which is where. But we have fahe. Fahe is which side, right? Which part of. So when someone asks, say, "Ufri he, where are you from?" Or "What's a he, where do you live?" And then you respond to that with "Mifri," say Kumasi, or Mete Inquiring. The person can ask further, "Inquiring fahe, which part of Accra?" Okay? Or "Kumasi fahe, which part of Kumasi do you live or do you come from?" So we use this to ask that. So when Ama responded with Kaswa, Kwame wants to know which part of Kaswa. So he asks, "Kaswa fahe." Kaswa fahe. So if someone asks, or if you ask someone, "Oh, what's a he?" and the person says, "Oh, mete America," you can ask, "America fahe." Or if the person says, "Me free UK," you can ask, "UK fahe," which part of the UK? So Ama says Opeikuma. So Opeikuma is a suburb in Kaswa. So Kwame asks, "Wobesan aba breben?" Wobesan aba breben. Our interest is with this breben. Bre is time. And we have the ben, which we said is an interrogative determiner. We place it after something to ask the specific thing that is, right? The specific thing that is in reference to. So we said ben can mean what, as in what came before that, or which, as in which came before that. So in this case, we have time before that. So what time? And this is what we use to ask when. When, as in what time. So Obesan Babreben, you will come back what time? So when will you come back? So you see the sign here, to go back, to return. We said this is what you have in the Edinkra symbol, Sankofa, right? Sankofa. So you have sign, which is return. Ko means to go. Fa is to take or to claim, right? So Sankofa, go back and reclaim what belongs to you, your heritage. So Obesa Babreben, when will you come back? What time will you come back? And Ama says, "Ochna anopa." Ochna anopa. We said Ochna is tomorrow. And then we have the time of day anopa, which is morning. Okay? So Ochna anopa, tomorrow morning. Kwame didn't hear that. Kwame didn't hear Ama's response to his question, Obesa Babreben. Ama had said, "Ochna anopa," tomorrow morning, but Kwame didn't quite get that, so he wants to know if that is what Ama said. So he asks, "What's ochna anopa? What's ochna anopa? Did you say tomorrow morning?" we could even do away with this, and you have, this same statement being used as a yes or no question. Kwame had asked, "Obesa babreben, when will you come back?" And Amma said, "Ochina nopa." So you hear the tone is down and it's short. Ochina nopa, tomorrow morning. Ochina nopa, tomorrow morning. So if someone makes a statement and let's say you heard it, but you are not sure if that is exactly what the person said, you can use that same statement to ask if that is what the person said, and you can precede that with "what's it," right? "What's it ochina nopa? Did you say tomorrow morning?" And then, since this is a yes or no question, Amma responds to that with "ane," yes.